What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen from Valley Buzzsaw. In today's video, I'm going shopping at the Home Depot so I can pick up all the necessary supplies that I will need in order to refinish a whole bunch of wood furniture in my living room. This video is part 2 of a 3-part series over here on the channel where I'm going to be completely transforming our living room space. So if you like videos like this, you can let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And you will find that right down below. Also down below, big ol' red subscribe button. Click on that, then click all when the bell menu appears, and you'll be notified every Friday morning at 6 a.m. Arizona time when we upload a brand new video. But without any more blabbering from me, let's just get right inside the Home Depot and go shopping for all of our necessary paint supplies that we need to refinish a whole bunch of furniture. Okay, so I didn't actually take you shopping with me. I went shopping, there was so many people in there, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the parking lot, but it is jammed in there today. So I didn't actually take you around the store. I'm just gonna take you home and show you guys the mini haul of everything that I got here today at the Home Depot. I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna get that started, and see you guys in one YouTube second. Okay guys, I'm back from the Home Depot, and as promised, here is my little mini haul. From left to right, I've got my containers with lids so that I can mix up some custom tinted glaze and save it. And I've got 2 different sizes of painter's tape. The delicate surface from Scotch. I love this stuff. It is really forgiving on paint and glaze, which is great. So I've got the 1-inch and the 2-inch there. I've got this Rustoleum metallic color. That's going to be for our lamps. I've also got these sanding sheets, which I'll use to scuff up the surfaces of all my pieces. Then I've got a 1/2 inch nap fabric roller set. And I've got my Behr Ultra base paint in cream custard. This is a yellow shade that's going to act as our base color for all the furniture. So the first 2 pieces that I'm going to refinish are these 2 bookshelves right here. I've had these since probably, oh my gosh, like 2006, I don't know, a really long time. And they're not bad. I mean, they're holding up okay considering they're like 14 years old, and it's just a foil wrapped sticker on top of like MDF, or it might even just be particle board. They're not the highest of quality, but they certainly have lasted for a while. And I want to keep them because they absolutely work in our living room for what we need them for. But let's talk really quick about what's going on. We've got scratches like this on the top, issues like this on the front edges, and little chip and ding marks like this all over the pieces. The other piece that I'll be refinishing is our black rolling cart. I'm just gonna start sanding things down and getting them ready. And I think in the end, these pieces are gonna look so cute. I just can't wait to get everything done. My living room is still together, so you guys can watch me clearing out all of these pieces. As you can see, my prediction was correct. The sticker is attached to a very thin line of MDF, as you can see here, and then there's a thicker line of MDF here on the side where the shelves attach into the pins. But the main bulk of these pieces are made out of particle board. It's the same on the actual bookshelf. I'm setting up the cabinets here because I thought I'd do this project in the living room. I'm totally binging Interior Design Masters right now, and not gonna lie, I wanted it on in the background. But I ultimately changed my mind and set up in the garage. It's honestly better for dust prevention since I used the palm sander. I did set up the cabinets the same way out in the garage though. I attached the 150 grit sandpaper sheets to my Ryobi palm sander and got to work. My main objective here was to scuff up the entire surface, and since it's just a sticker, I didn't care about going with the grain. In fact, the more scuffy the surface, the better tooth that it'll have for the paint to adhere to. I made sure to keep the sander flat against the surface as much as possible, but the edges all had a slight concave to them, so I ended up using the front corner of the sander and just gently swirled it across to dull the finish. Unfortunately, the inside back is just cardboard with this sticker over it, and I can't seem to get these posts out no matter what I use. Plus, there are some screws, as you can see in the top there, as well as in the bottom. There are some screws and screw holes. I can't actually get at that stuff. Now, we don't really use these bookshelves to do anything major. You know, we're not holding our bowling ball collection, we're not holding our sandpaper collection, so generally speaking, I shouldn't have to scuff too much on the inside. I'm going to use a hand block sander and just go for it for a little minute and see what I can get done inside. I'm also just going to do the second one exactly like I did this first one, and then we're going to move on to wiping down. I fully saturated the roller and started the first coat. To make sure the roller and paint were going to cooperate like I hoped, I started by rolling on the underside of the shelves. I figured if it looked awful, no one would ever see it, so it seemed like the right place to start. Things looked great though, so I moved on to the rest. I hoped to avoid brush lines and tried a foam brush to cut the inside corners, but it was way too floppy, so I switched to an angled 1.5-inch Purdy for the second cabinet. But I did use the foam brush to cut around the posts. I rolled a first coat onto both cabinets and then moved on to coat the other pieces from the room. I let them dry overnight. Before applying a finish to any piece, I pretty much always create a sample board. That lets me know if my glaze mix is the correct saturation and color, plus I get a feel for applying the decorative treatment before putting it directly onto the furniture. Happy with the color, I got to work. I started with the underside of the bookshelf, removable shelf, and I am so glad I did. In natural light, the glaze just had way too red of a tint for what I wanted. So I got back to mixing and I settled in on a perfect honey tone, exactly what I was looking for. I still felt like I needed more practice to get my hand for the finish, so I moved over to the back of the rolling TV card. But by the time I finished glazing the back of that piece, I felt a renewed confidence in doing decorative wood grain, so I got to work on all the visible parts. All told, it took me about 2.5 hours to do this whole piece. for the first time ever, I am putting out the video before the project is 100% complete. But I'm actually fully okay with that. I mean, I could show you the final beauty shots today, but they're gonna have a way bigger impact next Friday when I do the full and total living room remodel reveal. With that in mind, don't forget to subscribe and you will find that big ol' red subscribe button right down below. Then if you click all when the bell menu appears, you'll be notified every time we put out a brand new video. And we put out new videos every Friday morning at 6 a.m. Arizona time, so we hope to have you here for the next one. Next week will mark the third part in this 3-part series, and I really can't wait at all to share the final reveal with you guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my body is basically completely broken after spending 4 days doing this furniture refinishing project, but I wouldn't change a single thing about this project. I'm so super excited with the final results of this furniture. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much for being here, for watching me completely transform these pieces in my living room. If you enjoyed this video, you can let me know that information by giving it a thumbs up, and you'll find that right down below as well. Then please consider leaving me a comment letting me know if there are any furniture pieces in your living room that you would like to do a decorative paint treatment or some kind of faux finishing to completely change the entire look of your piece. Anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next one. People. So many people. Oh. Well, when I wonder where the bruise came from on my right thigh, now I'm gonna know. To pick up all this necessary. Okay, let's try that again. Also, nope. Try not to inhale saliva, Jen. Super.